So, hey, look who's here.
How you doing, guys?
Dana just showed up at the shop, and he's been working hard on this new project, and so I thought we would show it off, and just you can hear from the man himself what's actually going on with this truck.
Yeah, well,
What are you doing here?
well, this is the Hilux build, the Orange Crush, as I call it.
Yeah.
This particular body has been in my stable for quite some time, and it's been reinvented a few times, but with a bunch of new concepts and new products coming out with GCM, there was an opportunity to sort of recreate it, and so this is what it's becoming. Some of the immediate highlights that you'll see is the engine bay detailing that I've been working on, and of course this is an R22R 3D printed motor from GCM that I've been working on and customized a bit, but the drive line and so on and so forth is starting to come together.
Wow, that's really cool.
Yeah.
And so you're doing a complete detailed engine bay here. Like there's some insane stuff going on.
Yeah, this some of this stuff is I've had sitting around to use, and finally have had an opportunity. Noob or Richard, this is some of his parts that he manufactures, including in here, and I've sort of adapted it to what I'm building. Really like these wells also. This is something that we've been working on and prototyping. And they seem to be quite nice, and they're a good opportunity to sort of build from to create your engine bay, and yeah,
awesome.
loving it.
And the frame setup?
Frame. So this is the new C-Max rails that we're producing. They're really nice, and C-channeled, of course, all aluminum. And then what I wanted to do specifically with this build is leaf it.
Yep.
So I've got the GCM hangers and then a couple of Tamiya and RC four-wheel drive leaf springs, and put it all together. And this is what I've come up with. So it's really coming together quite nice. Another thing too is this little rad support and rad setup I really like. This is again available at GCM Shapeways store, and that's a nice little add-on bonus to the motor. Custom made an air breather that was more in doing with the typical Toyota 1983.
Yeah, this is really nice, bud.
Thank you. So a little bit of that. Yeah, it's been a fun build. I've been working at it hard. Lots more to come, but this is sort of at its maybe 65-70% done.
Wow. Show off your bed here. It's
Yeah.
all chopped out, eh?
Yeah, so this is another feature that Noob Richard has for us. So drop bed. Which is nice because, cool. Obviously getting to the more scale aspect of it all.
And if I look at this here, the bottom of the bed looks like it's right at the bottom of the tailgate, like super legit.
Yeah, exactly. So
nice.
Really coming together quite nice. One of the other features too is, of course, it's got one of our newest T cases,
yep.
Which is quite nice. And that allows you to have a bit of more of a scale drivetrain. It all starts with the RC four-wheel drive transmission, and then you'll be able to balloon from there and really start to create something where the drive line, the engine bay, and then of course the drop box with a full interior that's being made.
Oh wow!
Yeah, it's going to be quite the piece when it's done. The only problem that I seem to be running into is you run out of space to put all the electronics and the battery and stuff, but we'll get clever and we'll hide all of that so that it all works for us.
Yeah, maybe a toolbox, maybe some space under the seats. Sometimes you can jam something in there. Yeah, looks like you're going to light it up.
Yeah, of course, complete lighting. Get it all done, get it scale. Hopefully another month at it, and then it should be done.
Wow, I got high hopes for these tires. They look great.
Yeah, they're the what are they? They're the RC 4-wheel drive Rocky Country, or
Rocky Country, yeah.
Yeah, they're tall tire on 155s.
Love it.
And
Look at that.
yeah,
they're just nice, man. They're nice.
you know, when we go to these comps year after year, you get to see what tires really perform.
Yeah.
And there was a guy that had a Hilux who had these tires on it, and I think he won Class 1, and I saw those tires and wanted to try them out.
Yeah.
So, I'm excited. I'm excited to get this thing rolling around and having fun.
I bet.
So yeah, about another month, and it'll be done. But it's nice, you know, because I have the opportunity to come visit you, and we sit here and analyze and talk about it, and sit in the garage and sort of come up with you know, what the next step is. So it's a nice opportunity.
Well, you're well on your way with this one.
Yeah, thank you.
And this is going to be your driver, like you're going to comp this Class 1?
Yeah, the idea is, I mean, you know, well, it's always a debate because, you know, ultimately I want it to be a Class 1. What ends up happening, though, is you put so much time and effort, and the end result, you're like, you know, it almost becomes a DSDP where you don't want to scratch the paint, right? So
yeah.
It's a bit of debate, but the intentions is it's going to be my Class 1.
So tell me about the livery here for a second, because if I remember correctly, you've got other vehicles that are Colorworks, and do you have other vehicles that are Orange Crush?
Yeah, I've got a Porsche that I did, the HBI Porsche body that I did, and it was orange, and yeah, it was the Orange Crush theme, and eventually I'd like to trailer it, have a trailer for it, and so on and so forth. That's always been a wish list for me.
That'd be great.
Yeah, it would be pretty neat. But again, this body's been in my stable for quite some time. I liked the color choices. And then Cool Works has always been a bit of a theme for me. I always tend to have that sticker somewhere on my truck. Bit of a workshop truck, you know, that kind of thing. Race truck, work truck.
Cool.
Yeah, it's been a fun truck to have in the stable, and I really like the direction it's going in now.
It looks fantastic.
Thank you very much.
So there's an update from Dana himself on this beautiful build, and I just got to play with it for an hour, so now it was your turn.
Yeah. Well, thank you. Here we go. Here we go, for sure.
Yeah. Sweet. More updates soon.
Take care, guys.